Mr. Scott Osborne and Mr. Ken Hackett and Ms. Leanne Lepka are the assistant coaches. Number 3, Megan Sullivan.
Just early in the year, they played Malone and Messina before the season.
Number 13,
They haven't lost.
Number 23,
Those were
Jackie
both.
Dodd. Number 32, Jenna Cross.
Somebody will lose.
Number 34, Ashley Kyle.
Friday.
Number 35, Ashley Kroon. Number 52, Caitlin Gillieri.
3 and 10.
And Peru Central.
So you're assuming you're going to beat stuff. You already got Augsburg in the back.
Number 4, Jenna Cross.
I assume that we will.
Number 5, junior Nikki Rock.
I don't know how you
Number 11, a senior, Jana McCory. Number 12, a senior, Liz Lozano. Number 21, a senior, Jackie Sullivan.
No, they said possibly today.
The home team for this game, Northeastern Messina. The Cougars are coached by Mr. Andy Landry, Mr. Norm Bonham, Mr. Dave Lambert, and Mr. Frank Dumas are the assistant coaches. Number 23, Tiffany Lambert.
That's my
Well, these guys have got to get by their game too.
What's that?
They got to get through their game too. I don't know who they're playing.
I don't know who they're playing.
Number 12, Tessa Merrill. Number 44, Darby Turner. And now the NCCS starting 5. Number 25 is sophomore Alex Morey. Number 13 is sophomore Rachel Corrier. Number 41, a junior Courtney Corrier. Number 22, a senior Brittany Jarvis. Number 24, a senior Kaylee Gaston. Your officials for this game, Mr. B,
The other 3 are
Mr.
juniors.
Leary, and Mr. Leone. Mr. Brooks is the official timer. Mrs. Kapowski, the official scorer. Mr. Kuskanen is on the
13 is the sophomore.
Mr. Donnelly is the athletic trainer. Ladies and gentlemen,
41
please stand for
junior.
Yeah.
This is Calvin Castine. It's the last day of February 28th, 2005, and we're at Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. This is round 1 of the overall championship series. The Class A champions, Peru, the only Class A team in Section 7. So they win it by default, although they have a good team. And the Class B champion, Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars. Winner is scheduled to play the winner of the CD contest, but we've also got a nor'easter scheduled to come in, so if they don't play that tomorrow night, they will not be playing that at all, because the C's and D's have a game on Thursday. This is a Monday, so if they can't play it on Tuesday, they will not play it on Wednesday, because the teams in the C's and D's have to play on Thursday in the Glens Falls area. These clubs have met twice, Northeastern winning by a little over 20 both times, or around 20 I should say. 53-31, that's a 22-point margin the first time. Jarvis scores, and 56-34, that's also a 22-point margin, so they've beaten Peru twice by 22. Rachel Coyer providing a little defense there on Nicole Rock. Elizabeth Bozano drives, and they get away with an extra step. Tim Larry was watching the thing, and he said, no, this is fine. Jarvis with the ball, gives it out to Rachel Coyer, underneath for Courtney Coyer, puts it to the floor, puts it up, falls off the rim, and follows her shot. That's Rachel with a follow, and she is fouled. Peru's next opponent after this round robin tournament will be the Malone Huskies, the Section 10A champions. Cougars will play the winners from Section 2, the Albany area. The game will be played in Section 10, and as we're taping this, that site is yet to be determined. A long shot, rebounded by Bozano. Bozano brings it up, dishes off. Back to Rock. Fouls on Courtney Coyer. This is Jenna Ruff at the line. Misses the second, and ball goes off the fingertips of Rachel Coyer. Rock will inbound it. It's the ball to McCory. Outside for Rock. Rock shot comes long, and Passano picks it up. As we've said a couple of times, we're very impressed with the play of Kaylee Passano this year. She's really stepped up her game and really been a factor. She plays a forward position, and she's giving up a lot of height, as you can see here as she's standing alongside of Ruff. But what she lacks in height, she makes up for in determination, and she's had a fine season. This is Courtney Coyer. Put your team up 7-2. McCory passes forward to Bozano. Now Sullivan takes it, and we have a whistle. Alex Forey picks up the foul. Shot off the glass by Sullivan. Sullivan, I believe, the leading scorer for the Indians. Didn't pick up those stats out of the paper. Rachel Coyer with the tray. And it's now 11-4 Northeastern. 4 minutes, 37 seconds to go in the first period. Bozano out to Sullivan. Now Rock. Rock puts it to the floor, drives the paint, dishes off. Ruff will put it up and off the glass. Very similar to the shot we just saw a minute ago. Rachel Coyer. She'll have to become more offensive minded next year when Jarvis graduates. Right now, Brittany Jarvis out there takes a lot of pressure off Rachel Coyer, and she's content to distribute the ball. But Rachel will have to pick up the scoring on her part next year to make up for Jarvis. And of course, her big sister Courtney will also be back. 14-6, Cougars lead, 3:39 on the clock. We're in the first quarter. Okay, let's see, we got Tiffany Lamberton in. She's replacing Rachel Coyer. Jarvis for three, yes. Cougars' three-point game is working on all cylinders tonight. They out to a commanding 17-6 lead, and we've only gone 4.5 minutes into this contest. Rock drives to the key. We have a sub in there for Peru, Sarah Rock, number 10. Now Megan Sullivan, number 3, is in. Ball comes into Rock. Over to Jackie Sullivan. She is fouled by Lamberton. Jenna Ruff tosses it in. Sullivan back to Ruff. Rock took one dribble. It's not a good idea. You give up your dribble without advancing the ball or getting anything constructive out of it. Sullivan will go to the line. That's Courtney Corrier's second foul. We'll see if Coach Landry and Bono will leave her in there. Nope, we're going to have a Corrier change. Rachel in for her big sister. And we got Ashley Tayo in for the Indians. Good by Megan Sullivan, and it's a 17-10 ball game. So Peru just 7 down with Courtney Corrier on the bench. Lamberton picks up the ball and she is fouled. Lamberton will shoot. Rebound by Megan Sullivan, and we have a whistle. And what's this? Pete McMillan has come in the game to ref. Tim Leary is nowhere in sight. I'm not sure what happened to Tim Leary. They have an alternate official, and very rarely do we see an alternate official actually being used at a 4. Okay, they're going with 3. I guess I haven't noticed Pete McMillan out there. They're going with 3 officials. I guess Tim Leary is in the building, and I guess I haven't been paying close enough attention to the striped gentleman. Cougars are in the bonus 7th team foul. Lamberton with the foul. It's going to send Nicole Rock to the line. Double dribble. Kept alive of Darby Turner in Northeastern. She's giving Passano a breather, I guess. Rachel Corrier pushes it up for Jarvis. Jarvis will pull up for the short jumper, and it's short. Jarvis will come out with it. 18-10 Northeastern. Minute 33 to go in the opening period. Jarvis is blocked, and she draws the foul. Jarvis will shoot 2. Hits them both. It's 20-10. Lamberton too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Tayo. Now Rock gives it to Rock. Oh! Tayo scores. That's the old stumble and pass the ball play. Haven't seen that one used this year. It's I think she tripped on the edge of the paint there. Stumble and pass the ball. Rachel Corrier with the rebound. 2012 the score, 107 showing here in the first period. Section 7 overall championship. Basket by Forey, I believe. 22-12, Cougars up by 10. So Peru hasn't been able to take advantage of Courtney Corrier being on the bench. But the Cougars are picking up a lot of fouls. Sarah Rock at the line. That's the 9th team foul on the Cougars, so it'll be double bonus from here on in the first half. So it'll be all the second period and the remaining minute, half a minute I should say, of this first period. McCory's shot is short. Jaylene Rabideau has come in, and Casey Lambert has also come in for the Cougars. So the Cougars have only Rachel Corrier out there as a starter. Tessa Perro, the player who came up from the JVs, has not stepped on the floor yet. 6.1 seconds. Nicole Rock reports in. 5 seconds to get it in. Goes deep to Sullivan. Up for McCory, an excellent three-point threat. And McCory drops it in. She can do more than the Macarena. 22-15 with the tray. It's a 7-point difference after one here on Hometown Cable. Tayo inbounds to McCory. Courtney Corrier back in the game, and she's going to steal it and throw it up and in. Corrier needs to score a few points tonight. She 12 she had last game. They brought her down to just under 20 per game. She was averaging exactly 20 per game prior to the finals against Beekmantown. Beekmantown's key defense was to concentrate on her, and as you can see, she's not the only offensive weapon that the Cougars have. Rachel Corrier with another three-pointer put her team up by a dozen again. McCory, too strong, air ball, and Rock puts it in. No, excuse me, Bazzano, Elizabeth Bazzano with the basket. Houston up by 10. Nicole Rock brings it up. White ball. Andy Jarvis. Corrier. Jarvis with an air ball, pulled down by Passano. Rachel Corrier to Courtney Corrier. It's out of bounds. And the Cougars going to take a timeout. This is Bizzano. She throws it up. It's short. Courtney Courier with the rebound. Dribbles into the forecourt. Gives it to Jarvis. Lambert, nice look. Gets it to Courtney Courier. Nice pass from Casey Lambert. And Cougars are back up by a dozen. 5:35 showing here in the first half. Shot thrown up there by Tayo. Rebounded again by Courtney Courier. Keeps it, throws it up. Too strong. Passano hustles for the ball. Rachel Courier to Jarvis. Now Lambert. I thought Courtney was a lot taller than that. Had her confused with Yao Ming, I think. Blue ball.
We're gonna pay for tomorrow.
Sullivan.
I know what's the cost now.
Courtney Courier. Courtney Courier at the line. That'll make it 30-17, 4:41 showing here in the first half. Courier hits them both. If you're going to foul her while she's shooting, you might as well let her score, because she's going to make them at the foul line anyway. Sullivan over to Bizzano. Back to Sullivan for three. Yes! Three from number 3, Megan Sullivan. Moves it back to a 12-point game. Courier back outside to her sister Rachel. Jarvis reaches over, gets the rebound. Nice play by Jarvis. Didn't foul. Came over the shoulder and got the tip. If she tried to grab it, she would have ended up fouling there. Just wanted to get enough fingers on the ball to keep it alive and ended up getting the rebound. Cougars had 9 fouls with 39 seconds to go in the first period. They still got 9 fouls here, and we got 3:35 to go in the second period. Alex Forey, I can shoot those trays too. 33-19 is the score. Class B champions are leading the Class A champions here on Hometown Cable. Jarvis with a steal. Oh. Hope she didn't dislocate a finger. Kaylee Passano.
Peru, Megan Sullivan, her second, team 6.
Megan Sullivan with a second foul. Passano will shoot 2. .309 showing. Short. And get off Sullivan. Rachel Courier will inbound. Courtney Courier. Out to Rachel. Dishes off to Passano. Passano fakes. And puts it in. 36, that's a carry. 36-19 is scored. Turner is coming in, and so is Rabidou. After a Peru timeout, Cougars have the ball. Turner came in for Courtney Courier. Jarvis from the elbow. It's a 38-19, 19-point lead now for Northeastern. 2.5 to go in the first half. Indians, neither one seemed to want the ball, so he said I might as well take it and do something with it. And two players each think the pass is meant for the other guy. That's what happens. It'll happen about once a game. Sullivan puts it up over the top and the blue ball. Rock comes deep. Sullivan. Blue ball, and we have a sub. We have Tyo back in. Replaces Megan Sullivan. Nicole Rock will inbound it. Up to Jackie Sullivan. Cougar ball, under 2 to go in the half. Minute 46 on the clock. Jarvis to Rachel Courier. Ball's off the rim, shot by Turner. Nope, no travel. Just kind of rolling that ball. Didn't really have control, but in the old days you would have got called traveling for that. Off the glass. That's Tyo scoring. 40-21, minute 10 shown here in the second quarter. Courier to Turner, shot deflected and pulled down by Sullivan. Rock will bring it into the forecourt, pushes it down for Tyo. White ball. Foul. Using 3 refs this game. Let's see, next game they're going to use Doody and Dyer and 5 refs next game. Tom Crow will be there just to keep track of things. Lozano back in, replacing McCory. 23.6 on the clock. Sullivan hits them both. 40-23.
Correction, the last foul, Northeastern Turner, for
6 seconds. Brittany Jarvis. With the 3, 43-23, Northeastern up by 20 at the half here on Hometown Cable. Well, let's do this with sound. Jarvis will inbound it, and the second half is underway. Overall semi-final, but with the weather forecast we've got coming, there probably won't be a final. Rachel Courier with another 3. How many 3s does she have anyway? Do you know? 4? 4 for 6. Sitting next to a professional scout here. This guy paid about $1,000 to be here. Sidekick alone gets $300. So scouting for Jefferson. Rebounded by Jarvis to Corey. Jarvis puts it up, hits the back of the iron. 46-23, Cougars doubling the score here on the Peru Indians. It's been a while since Peru had a meaningful game. Imagine they've scrimmaged, although there aren't too many teams that could be scrimmaging against. Maybe they scrimmaged against Section 10, I don't know. But everybody else has been playing, and the ones that aren't playing are done for the year, so they can't scrimmage anybody. So Peru needs this game more than Northeastern does to sharpen up their skills here as they get ready for the regionals. Courtney Courier up to Brittany Jarvis. Courtney puts it to the floor, dishes off to Passano, and she scores. Long two-pointer for Kaylee Passano, and it's a 25-point Cougar lead. 2 minutes into the second half. Rock into the forecourt. Slides it over to Bazzano. Bazzano puts it to the floor. Trips. Passano comes up with it. Stops. Puts it up a little short. Courtney Courier said, I've got a tough angle here. How about you putting it in, Brittany? Well, she gave it over to Brittany Jarvis, and Jarvis got an easy 2 out of it. Would have been a tough shot for Courier. So good alert pass. She don't have much time to make that decision. Sullivan will, it's the after foul tying your sneaker trick. $7:30. Rock brings it up. Cougars up by 28. Bazzano to Sullivan from the elbow, rolls the rim, and Courier gets another rebound. Lamberton back to Courtney Courier, gets a cutting Brittany Jarvis. Beautiful heads up play. Courier intimidating Sullivan. Lambert comes up with it. This is over. Lamberton. Now Jarvis returns the favor to Courier. Ryan O'Connell says, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do? Caitlin Kilkeary is in. Number 52 in your program. And she scores. May have traveled there. It looked like she was getting an extra half a step in there, but she scores. Nice shot to put in, coming off the bench. And Courtney Courier drops it in. Rock brings it up. 3:50 to go in the third. Kilkeary, nope, not this time. Another rebound for Courtney Courier. Jarvis to Passano, and she's spun around. Non-shooting foul, Sarah Rock with the foul. Passano's all ready to shoot. Jarvis dishes it off. Courtney Courier did her part. Lamberton a little too hard on the layup. Stolen by Courtney Courier. Lobs it up to Jarvis. Count the basket. 59-25, 3 minutes to go in the third period. Sullivan tied up, stolen away by Passano, but Indians get it back. Carry blocked by Courtney Courier. Beautiful pass up to Lamberton. McCory brings it up. Zana McCory. The three off the rim. Rebounded by Rabidou. No, excuse me, it's not Rabidou, that's Perro. Tessa Perro. Corey off the rim. Corey brings it up. Under 2 to go in the third. Rabidou to Forey. Turner is fouled. Fouls on Ashley Tyo. Turner hits the second one to make it 60-25. Intended for Rabidou, it's out of bounds. There's Pazik over there in the corner, in the press. Mark Sudol in the other corner from Channel 5. Picked off by Rabidou. Rachel Courier brings it up, throws it out of bounds. Karen Christensen is in. Not to be confused with Northeastern's star volleyball player, Karen Christensen-Acero, who is going to go to Italy and live someday. 12 seconds in the third. Turner puts it up too strong. Corey pulls it out. Rachel Courier just generous, looking to get everybody involved. So she tossed it over to Rabidou instead of taking the shot. 60-25 after 3, Northeastern over the Peru Indians. Tyo into rock, and the fourth quarter is underway. Courtney Courier comes up with it. Lamberton into the forecourt. Passano puts it to the floor. Courier takes the 18-footer and drops it in. She's rounded her game up this year, taking more outside shots, even a few three-pointers. Basket by Tyo. Not think that's only the second field goal, the second half for the Indians. Corrier puts it to the floor, drives, and she'll go to the line. And 62-27. And basket's good by Courtney Corrier. Rock to Bazzano. Knocked loose by Passano. Bazzano gets it back. Goes to Rock. Throws it up. Jackie Sullivan's there. Puts it in. Cougars are breaking. Passano is fouled by Ruff. You can't relax against the Cougars. .6:33 remaining. Courtney Corrier with the rebound and a put up. And an offensive rebound basket for Courtney Corrier. She's usually good for a couple of those per game. Right in the hands of Courtney Corrier. Jarvis hits the bottom of the rim. Jump ball. Jarvis will inbound. Stolen by Bazzano. And laid in by Ruff. Jarvis brings it back. 65-31 to score. 5:53 to go in the game. Hasn't been much drama in this one since the first period. Jarvis with the ball. Courtney Corrier misses a shot. Rebounded. And we have a player down. The last thing you want to do in a meaningless game like this is pick up an injury. Alan Kaufman visiting the concession stand, sharing his popcorn. It's the kind of guy he is. That's the way viewer patrons are, they're willing to share. A fine hometown cable viewer supporter. Basket by Jackie Sullivan. Jarvis throws it up. Dribbling through the paint and decided to throw it in. Since she was in the area anyway. 100 points have been scored in today's game. 2/3 of them belong to the Cougars. Long shot. Stolen away by Ruff, and she tosses it out of bounds. Lambert to Jarvis. Courtney Jarvis with the three. How many? That's their third three. And Indians score to make it 70-35. Cougars up by 35, doubling the score here on the Indians. Taken away. Ruff up to Sullivan. Sullivan gets it. Tries to go to Tayo. Jarvis ends up with it. Both teams making mass substitutions. see, Ashley Prue's in, Jennifer Cross. Kilcarry's back in. Who else we got? 23, it's Jacqueline Darr. And 13 is Christensen back in. No foul. Rachel Courier waiting for the whistle. There wasn't any coming. I'm not sure I'd leave Rachel out there right now. This game is decided. Last thing you do is want to pick up an injury in these meaningless games. Courtney and Brittany are safely on the bench. Rebounded by Rabidou. Up for Forey. Forey keeps it. They're going to count the basket. Fouls on Kilcarry. Forey looking for the three-point play. She's got it. 73-35, 2:15 to go in the game. Turner, Courier up to Forey. Forey drives the paint, throws it in. Nice move by Alex Forey. Picks it up. And Forey scores. 77-35. Cougars have hit 80 a couple. Rachel Courier. Turner. Seventh team foul. This is Turner at the line. And I just glanced at the scoreboard, and the big goose egg up there under Cougar fouls for this half. Forey, we've been told, has 16, make it 18 now. 79, but there's that goose egg. 0 fouls, 7 on the Indians. Cross will inbound it. 36.6 on the clock. Three off the rim. Forey tossed it back in the paint. Indians come up with it. 14 seconds. Stolen by Forey. She makes it. She's got 20 for the night. Jarvis with 25 as the leading scorer. I think Courtney Courier had 18 and Rachel 14. 81-35. Northeastern with a convincing win over the Class A champion Peru Indians. 81-35 the final. We've been watching viewer-supported local television. Hometown Cable TV, worth your support. I saw they brought out some shirts, so I thought they were going to present shirts here, but I guess they're not. So that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching Hometown Cable.